just go ahead on and go live. Go live and just do it on my Facebook, and then I'll just share it to my YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do. To get what I got on here. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I got a good little topic, man. I'm trying to make sure my Facebook up and running and rolling, cause I couldn't get it on my little platform thing. Come on in, tap the screen. I'm gonna talk about we need more active fathers. We need more active fathers. I had kind of been meditating on it for a little while, and as means, man, a lot of things that we doing, it's not with the children. We have more time in the streets, trying to look at a football game, et cetera, et cetera. But we got to understand that these children don't ask to be here. It's a blessing to have children. It's a blessing for the ladies to have the children for us. But as fathers, man, we not pushing that narrative strong enough. Ladies, I can say one thing about the ladies: they do stick together, whether they right or whether they wrong. As men, man, it seems like we more fathers to the streets. We're not leading our children the right way. We get another family, then we don't spend no time with our first child. You know how it goes. It's a repeated thing with us as people. A lot of us as black males, we go to jail. A lot of times, we get into it with the baby mama. Man, the list kind of go on and on and on and on. As I sit and think and look at things, to be a leader and provider, when you're having children in this world, man, if you can't do things for your child, but you can do everything else, that's not a good father. Most men feel like they provide and do things, even if they're not with the baby mama. They feel that they provide and do things for the child, like spend a couple dollars and things like that. They feel like that they active father. You're not. I was reading some stuff, man. What it said about being a father. It said you have to discipline your child. But when I read up on it and look at discipline, I'm thinking discipline is, taking something from them or whooping them or something like that. That's not disciplining a child. Disciplining a child is having patience and love. When I read that, man, I'm like, God. A lot of time as men, we don't have a lot of patience for our children. It's the truth. The mother there with them all the time. I got to give it up for the ladies. The ladies are there all the time, 24/7, 365. As a man, the way that you discipline your child is have patience and love. I just learned that today. I just learned it today. And what they mean is they way the child to be slow to anger. Our children won't, now these children looking at this rap stuff, they're looking at stuff, they're taking upon stuff. As a man, if we have more patience and love with our children, it'll make them slow to anger. They won't get so mad at so much. They won't feel out of place when they go to do things. If we down, we're not down. As men, we look at, the mama need to be there. No, man. As fathers, we have to be in the children's life. We have to be. Please share. We have to be. We have to be in the child's life no matter what you think. And it said, even if it's through divorce. You got to do the best you can. You got to do the best you can to spend time with your children. Man, we so much are trying to teach our children all the street rules. All the rules in the street. Don't do this, don't do that. Please share the one on Facebook. I just learned today that being patient and having love is disciplining your child. See, we thinking, give me, I'm gonna whoop you. No, we're not. We show them more gang signs. We show them more, the ladies show them more now. I'm talking about the fathers. Man, you ought to see how them children light up when the dads show up at the school. You ought to see how the children light up when it's, when the fathers is coming around for Father's Day and things like that. Man, they make them children, it's a different type of thing. It's a different type of thing. I'm talking about as men, we need to push more at being good fathers. Man, we push more the street shit. We push more how we going. Come on, man. At the end of the day, and another thing, we push our children to the streets, but we supposed to be pushing our children to God. Huh? You supposed to be pushing your children to God. That's what makes you the father. God is the father. We push our children to all type of wrong, all the shit on earth. We'll push our child to be clean, to be the. Our children will grow up, and try to goddamn manifest what we did when we was on the street. Not when we in jail. They trying to be like us. Oh no. I don't want that for. As men, just think about it. That's why the women feel the way that they feel, man. Even though the woman might say, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. I don't give a damn if she put you on child support. Still be in the child's life and spend some time with them. You can't say, hey, man, oh man, now you getting child support, man. You shit up to 2 children, man. I'm giving $1,200. It don't matter. The $1,200 don't make up for nothing. Please tap that screen. Please, it don't make up for nothing, brother. I'm sorry. Man, fuck that, man. She had to take me and put me on child support. But I say, brother, you got to let that go at some point in time. You got to let it go. She put you on child support, brother. You got to let that go, and you got to understand as a man that you have to do your part with showing your son or showing your daughter how much you love them. You got to spend time with them and tell them how you feel. You got to spend time with them and lead them to their book of life. So when you ain't there, they'll always go to God. The mama can't split you. No matter what the mama say or however she feel, no, you got to keep on pushing and putting that time in. So, cause let me tell you something. The best thing a child can have from a father from the age 1 to 15 is memories. How many of your children got memories? Oh man, I was doing for it, man. She had let that man start fooling with somebody else, man. Some shit like, man, it don't matter. You got to spend, your child should have some good memories of the daddy. I hate to say, man, I'm guilty. I went to jail. My daughter was 1 year old. I didn't get out till she was 8. That was the worst feeling in my fucking life. Excuse me for cursing. That was the worst feeling in my life. Because I was out there in the streets. I was trying to get all I can get. I was trying to do this and shine out. But I wanted to be in my daughter's life. But I didn't know God. At the time, I really removed my, God saved me, but I had to remove he removed me. Then now here I go. She 1 year old, growing up. Come on now. Our daddy ain't there. Damien ain't there. Till she 8. It's a blessing that I'm able to come out when she 8 to now spend some time with her so she can start, because when they start getting 17, 18, 19, 20, they start wanting to spend some time with themselves, with their friends. And all they know is mama. So I can understand, please share why the ladies feel the way that they feel. Share this to your boyfriend, your baby dad, whoever it is. You got to be an active father so that that child can have no memories of their dad. I remember my dad used to take me. That's how I know how to do a lot of work with the hammer and with this. But my granddaddy, I just read something else. My granddaddy mostly led us to God. He always talked about be rejoiced for everything you get, food, breathing. My granddaddy just passed about a couple weeks, Monday or whatever. If you, as a man, you would lead your child to the streets before you lead them to God, come on, man. We would lead our children to the penitentiary to spend 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Then they got to start learning how to be a man and start learning the Bible while they're incarcerated. They ain't got to do that now. It's our responsibility. Look how these women saying they're independent. They ain't got to push that, because that means if independent means they got to be by themselves and the man ain't there. So, and while they're pushing independent, we need to be pushing, goddamn me, being the father. Leading our children to the word. When we lead our children to the word, they're going to be all right. That's our job. That's what a father is supposed to do, is lead their children to God. So that way there, when they ain't there, he can protect them. He can protect a young girl. He can protect them 24/7, 365. That's something we can't do. That's something we can't do. We can't stay around our children all day long. We can't. And as a man, I was watching something on TV, and I was looking at this man, the way he spent time with his child. You know, child kind of disabled. It brought tears to my eyes, man, because we wait till things happen. And you got people out here that can't do nothing. You got people out here wish they had children. And for the good father, man, you know, keep doing what you're doing. For the ones that's married, and you're married to a good man, it's a blessing. Even when you with a man, and they not biologically the father, but he's a good man, and he's spending time with the child, that's a damn good thing, man. We need more men like that. I talk to my old lady about that all the time, because her children, fathers, not living. She got 2 kids, one of the fathers not living. And by my daughter having me, and she go spend time with them, sometimes I kind of feel bad, because she always, dad. And you know, sometimes you can see it on their face because they father not there. You have people, father have died when they was young. How you think those young ladies and people feel they don't have nobody but their granddaddy? That's why I say, then some people look up to the coach. Some people look up to some of their uncles. You know, men need to be more stand-up men, and we have to start leading our children in a better way. That's why these boys so angry. That's why these little girls are searching for things, because there's no men there to show them that love and patience and guidance. Huh? They ain't there to show them that. Tap the screen, please. They ain't there. Man, we run out to them clubs for 3 and 4 hours, and we can do that with our child every day. We'll let our job take over from us being a father to our children. Man, shit, man, I got to feed the poor. True, I understand that part. That's understandable. But what's more important? Because when they get older, it ain't too much more we can tell them. I don't want to go back and forth with a woman about allowing the man to be in a child's life. It don't matter how you feel. You 100% wrong going off of your feelings of not wanting the man to be in a child's life. Come on now. If y'all not together and y'all can't get it together, at least go to God and say, okay, help us work this part out so we can parent it right. Give him his time. It don't matter if he stay with his mom. It don't matter if you feel he don't have what he need to have. Ain't nothing like some memories. As men, we have to understand what being a protector and a provider is. It's provide for your family, brother. Your child, your flesh and blood. We leaving our children out there for the wolves to eat them. Who the wolves are? The world. The riches of life eating our children up, because that's what they're searching for. They're running after that. That's their daddy. Facebook, they daddy. TikTok, they daddy. Huh? eBay YoungBoy, they daddy. They're running after that, trying to imitate that, and you in jail. Like, hey, damn, man, she eat this, man. It's too late for you. Shit, you in now for 60 years. Some of them got life. This boy 18 years old, 19 years old. You been gone since he was young. And then another thing with the ladies, you got to start picking better men to deal with. You got to start picking men that really care about your children. You got to pick a God-fearing man so that way that y'all can get through it together. He can guide you and guide your children the right way. I do that. I fight my girl all the time about that. But it's worth it because I'm a father. I'm not no fucking good man. I'm a father because at the end of the day, if I have to be with a woman, I'm leaving no children to God because it's some things in life I can't do. It's a lot of things in the world, I'm sorry, man, I can't do it. I'm not God. I'm so happy that my granddaddy sung so many songs. And it's all I used to get tired. God, man, he sang early in the morning. God, late at night, he falling asleep, man. If you gonna be quiet, I'm happy he ain't be quiet. Because he the one taught me, hey, listen, no matter what, I'll always search for God, no matter what. I hear his voice all the time. The Lord will make a way, no matter what the situation is, he gonna make a way. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about who gone, who leaving, who gonna stay. Don't worry about that. Keep your eyes on God at all times. Hold on, T. I'm telling them on TikTok. It's a beautiful thing, man, to be able to have children and see them grow up from a baby all the way up. Look at us. Imagine, man, imagine your child. You're going to go back to the infant just like they were. Then that child could be there for you and thank you for all the things you did for them. That's why these mothers feeling like they by themselves. They struggling. Men ain't doing their part. We not. I got this. See. People say I talk about women like, no, I get on the men too. We not, brother. These little dudes got their clothes hanging down, hair hanging off their head. You know, they're being very disrespectful. Please tell the screen all of that. These women need a break. They need a break and they need some time to let their hair down and think for themselves. But the only way that they can do it is we got to be some good fathers. We got to go in there and pick them up and talk to them and get them to understand as a man, hey man, pull your clothes up, man. And then, man, respect your mama, man, no matter what. It mean this, well, daddy, I know I ain't there, man. Whoever it is, your mama, we're here a good man. If you're good to you, man, you got two daddies now. If he treats you right and he treats your mama right, man, it's all right. I'm still your dad. I'm just not there. I'm just not in the house, but I'm there for you. Anytime we get a chance to spend time together, that's what's important. Anytime I can teach you something, anytime you got something on your mind, let me know. Pick up the phone and call me. And talk to me and let me know what's on your mind. You see, when our children stray away to the streets, damn, bro, the streets, like, it seems like it takes over them. It takes over them, bro. And these women can't control these children. They can't. They cannot control these children. You need a man's touch. We got to have that man touch, but where all the men at? You know, these women just hurt. They may say, hey, we don't want y'all, we don't need y'all. Then we so easy to give up. We be giving up. We give right. We give up. Oh man, she fucking it. Nah, man, we give up so easy. Don't go to the court. Don't want to go to the court. Man, sometimes, man, you got to fight for your child. You got to fight for what's right. You got to fight for them. Because if you don't fight for them, man, just think about this, man. If you don't fight for your child, bro, man, that child won't think you left him. At least he can say, man, I remember my dad. I remember my mom. I remember my daddy. I remember my daddy coming over here. I remember my daddy trying to fight. Then you know what happened after that? They start trying to find you then. They start trying to find you then. As men, we don't fight like we supposed to. We give up so easy on the children, man, and we leave so much to be on the woman. The women deserve to have a break. They deserve to try to get their mind right. You understand what I'm saying? They do. No matter what you say as a man, no matter how you feel, money do not make you a good man. Money don't make you no good man. I'm telling you, all you do, man, I did my child stay draped up. Your child dumb as a box of rice. Your child don't know nothing about God. Every time your child do something, he get angry, he get upset, he start punching the wall. Now he have all these mental issues. I know because I'm born in the projects. I've been seeing it all my life. But my mom used to call my dad. Boy, he used to whoop me with a water hose. A goddamn me, yeah. Matter of fact, the motherfucking boy looked just like this here. Imagine some holes in it. And when I used to get a whooping, it used to suck my butt. Yeah, when he used to whoop me with one pie, but I'm happy my dad was able to discipline me like that. But my dad also did, like I said, I learned now to discipline a child now is love. Sometimes it be tough love. Sometimes some people needed it. But think about these young ladies too that's out here, men, and we leaving our daughters out there in the street for all these young Negroes and these ones that ain't been treated right and all these people that are mentally messed up in the head, from uncles to people out there in the street. We can't even protect our own daughter, man, because we too busy fighting with the mama. And then when something happened to our daughter, somebody do something to them, they can't get that back. Somebody that snatched something from our daughter, they can't get that back because we wasn't there. They can pick up the phone and say, hey, Dad, I need you to come give me something ain't right. Well, what's going on? You got the phone, right? You let the phone ring. Oh, I'll talk to her later tomorrow, baby. Come on, man. Yeah, that's all you fucking worried about is smoking, drinking, and eating. I'm talking about the men. Anytime my daughter needs to call me, she can call me 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I don't care what time it is. If she says it's important, I'm walking out from wherever I'm at. But we so in love with wealth. We so in love with trying to show out for another woman. Man, my daughter need me. She need me from all this time here. And then when she get ready to go home and say, I think I got it. I said, well, go ahead on then. If you think you got it. But you always going to be my daughter. I got it, Daddy. I remember what you showed me. I remember what you told me. Oh, okay then. I'm happy me and her mama have a good relationship. But my first child, I don't have no relationship with his mama. I hate that she pulled him away from me because he's my firstborn. He should be 22 years old right now. I never talked to him. Couple times. All about how you feel. All about your emotions and how you feel, and you'll pull a child away from a man because you can't be with him. You'll pull a child away from a man because he cheated on you. That's over with. If y'all ain't together, let it go. Hey, still respect your dad. Call your dad on Father's Day. See how he doing. Hey, if you don't call her, hey, Miss Crystal. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Hey, Miss Evie. Hey, well, I'm just calling on you. Hey, man. If you don't mind, to my out of respect, you know what I'm saying? I respect you. You got to kiss a little ass. Yeah, you got to kiss a little ass and lick a little ass. It's all right. You got to do whatever you got to do to talk to your child. Hey, Evie, to my man. You're a good mama, man. I just want to let you know. Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you think I can see her today for a couple hours? I don't care. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to keep praying to God to soften up our heart. Because as men, we know we be some low down, dirty, sap-sucking dogs when we be young. We know that. We know we been and did that. We been and hurt their feelings. We been and did things to them. And they don't feel the same way about us they did no more. I understand that. I truly understand, ladies, but y'all got to let it go. Y'all have to let it go because, man, we losing our children so fast to this world, man, and they don't deserve it. We got to walk them through this thing every step of the way until God calls us home, no matter what the situation is. So what's more important to you? Is that weed in your hair more important? Is you going dealing with these different people? Is that more important? Is a Michael Jordan more important? Or allowing them to be in the Father's life? Is that important? That's important. And as men, you can't expect the ladies to let you be there with the children. You still doing the same stuff you were doing when you was goddamn gonna be in high school, man. You still doing the same stuff, man. You know, take the child fishing, playing kickball. Show them how to put together a bicycle. Show them how to use a nail and hammer. Show them how. Go ahead, brother, with the question. Show them how to put up some sheetrock. You got to do that, man. A lot of times, ladies, you have to let go, and you can't let go nothing until you start forgiving the person. Whatever man did to you, you got to forgive them so you can allow them to be the father to the child. You got some good dudes out there, y'all. Y'all know they do. You got some good men out there that want to be father to their children. You got some good men that's willing to walk with some of y'all ladies like right now. That's not the father to the child. That's willing to do it, but you got to let them. You have to allow them. You have to allow them to groom them. No matter how you feel about it, you can't never be a man. You can't. God gave us that job. And with us having that job as men, I'm telling you, as men, we got to stick together. We have to push the narrative of fathers all the way out. But you got to find out what being a father is. Patience, love, learning the word of God and teaching it to the child. So sometimes when they get married, maybe they'll pick that book up. And then it'll calm them down. Because when you go through so much trauma as a family being broken apart between the woman and the man, a child loves to see their mom and daddy together. Man, they love it. But it's bittersweet having the daddy way over there, he may got some money, having the mama over here, she may not be having too much, and then the son be like, man, I'm staying with my mama, man. Then daddy like, shit, all right, bro, you know, do what you want to do. No, man. As men, we got to figure it out. Hey, man, let me talk to you a little bit, Keisha, or whatever. If you need anything, man, listen, this is my girl. Say, baby, you know, this Keisha, you know what I'm talking about, she having a hard time. And it can't be all effort. No, man. This is my baby mother. This is my firstborn. I want to build a relationship with my son. If you have a problem with that, then I got to let you go. Because you're not a team player. Me and you don't have to be together. I'm asking you to allow me, you know what I'm saying? When she called and she needs something, well, just do for the, it don't matter. If she's struggling, then we family. Let's help. And the same thing goes for your baby father. If he's struggling and he can't do nothing and he needs some shoes, say, dog, I'm going to shoot that bread. I'm going to get them shoes for him. Just tell him you got them. And that's how we start being in a relationship as men. Like, damn, bro, I appreciate that. Not getting on Facebook saying, yeah, oh, well, y'all bought you the shoes, yeah. See, now you're acting like a woman. Now you're acting out in anger. Then here she go, yeah, my boyfriend did that. See, you see what I'm saying? Now the man looking at his daddy like a nobody. Make it make sense. We can act a fool 24/7, 365. But you mean to tell me, tap the screen, you mean to tell me that we can't be there for our children, man? They deserve that. They did not ask to be here. They didn't yell out the window and say, hey, mama. Hey, daddy, I want you to be my dad. They ain't ask you that. As men, man, we need to learn more patience. This when that child is having that love and controlling your mouth. I'm bad. I got to learn how to control my mouth for sure. I'm a good man, good father. But this right here, I got to learn how to have a little bit more patience. Because the children are only growing up doing what they see and hear. When the father not there, you can't get mad at your daughter because she picked up something off TV. That's when you have to have that relationship with the mama. Hey, listen, we got to work it out together. We want it together, but we can make this work. These streets don't love our children. They don't. The eyelash women don't love your child. The one doing the fingernail, they just want your money. It's your job as a mother and a father to find a way to spend time. I tell my girl that all the time. Even when you're at home as a mother, I'm just gonna shoot the woman down a little bit. Some people think because you provide for the child, but you gone all day. You gone in the morning time. Then when you come home, you then to come home in the middle of the night, you gotta cook, then you go to bed. That's why it's good for two people to be there. That's why it's good to have. I don't want them. No, people don't want men there because they don't want no discipline. But men at the same time, we have to stop dealing with women that don't want discipline and structure in the house. We can't keep having children by these type of females. We can't keep having babies by women, the females that ain't gonna listen, and then you get mad like, man, that's my child. You can't get mad. We already knew what we was up against when we started pumping and dumping in them. We already knew. We were going back and forth with it about what not to do this or what not. Man, we knew that already, man. We took a chance and we lost. But every single day, man, you have to pray to God to just make you a better man. Every single day. Not every day. Call, check on the child. Every day is something we have to do, man, because listen, man, these children mind run so fast. They be thinking of so much stuff, and it's so much in their head. And guess what? Man, it's so much to do right now. It's so much in the world that'll take their mind so fast, especially because we not there. When we not there, them kids looking at the cell phones. Them kids have their mind on so much stuff in the world, and they're like, man, I'm good. And by the time then, they're 18 and 19 years old, 20 years old. And first thing they say, man, the streets taught me, man. You know what I'm saying? The streets taught me, man. The streets taught me. Some of these children is happy because the streets taught them. The streets ain't taught you shit. If it ain't got a life in it, I don't want my child to know nothing about it. Who wants their children to learn everything from the streets? Who wants their children to learn everything off of TV? Please, shut. Come on now, man. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves, man. We ought to be a motherfucking shame of ourselves. And we call ourselves, man, you ain't no big dog. You want to be, all we represent is living legends going around kicking ass and killing people. But we can't say, man, he was a good daddy, man, he was there, he's smart. Man, you smart down, you smart when you were 18, you had the child when you were 20-something, then you went to jail for 10 years. Then you got out again and you spent a little time with him, then you went to jail for 10 more years. The child grown now. And I ain't said, man, shit, man, my dad, man, y'all, man, they was scared of my daddy. Huh? They was scared of your daddy. Look at them other kids got that daddy going to school, jumping out of dually trucks and Mercedes and this and that, and they laughing and talking. See, what it is we try to live so fast and we lose everything. And them people that were moving slow, reading their books and shit at school and doing everything, they're right there with their children. We the only one that's trying to make a street sign a good thing and make blood on the streets a good thing. We the only ones. Keep the code. Stay G'd up. Man, I'm not telling my child to stay G-O-D. That's it. And women get to being mesmerized by that. That's why they so juiced and so addicted to all the shit that go on because they like chaos now because that's all we fed the women was chaos. They like it now. They want a street man. They don't want nobody working. We did that. We made them fall in love with that. Come on, man. Fighting. Now the child want to fight. Instead of saying, man, I'm going to take care of my child, man, by any means necessary. We ain't saying that. We in love with the street, man. I'm in love with the street, man. It's the cold, man. It's the cold. I ain't living in there about that shit. Because you know what? I don't want to die and come back here no more. And have to do it all over again. Please, I don't want that. I want to be a good father as many children as I can. Mine and whoever I'm going to be with, what woman. I want to be a good father. Goddamn, when I'm laying in that cast, they say, boy, that boy sure did change. He showed me some stuff. He did this right here for me. That's what I want to be real. I don't want to be oh yeah man, he was a street warrior. I don't care about that. Okay, then what? But no, I'm good with that. Because it ain't no life in that. It ain't no life in that. Ain't no life in a man growing up. If you got to struggle in the streets, okay, cool. You still can get to know God. You had a hard life, you got to know God, and you growed up as a man. Now you're teaching children different way. Hey, listen to your mama, listen to your dad, follow the direction, do this, do that, pray. Remember, we want to put these type of things in their head. Those type of seeds grow. Oh man, man, they say this here was going. No, that ain't what's going on. You're not gonna live long like that. You're not gonna have a long life like that. Now these children feel that being in the streets is the thing. I'm telling you, it's not. And not some of these grown folks, they just a trend. Dang, God word never died. That's the trend. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But we as people, we act like we doing something new. It takes a real man to hold this anger. It takes a real man to have some patience. It takes a real man to change. It takes a real man to ask for forgiveness. It takes a real man to tell you something, I'm going to go this way, bro. It takes a real man to be willing to say, hey, bro, you know what? I'm doing this for myself and my family, too. It take a real man to go to a woman and say, hey, I apologize, I was young then. I want the opportunity to be a good father to my son if you'll bless me with it. Sometimes you got to ask a woman that. Because you got to understand, all this shit that you put in her head, the 3 and 4 and the 5 and 6 years y'all was together was a bunch of lies. But now you growing up and you understanding, damn, I fucked up. Damn, I'm putting you. What we do is we put a heavy burden on our children. Please share, please tap the screen. We put a heavy burden on our children as men when we just let the women go with it. When we stop picking up the phone because we paying child support. When we start picking up the phone because she got another man. Who cares? Hey, brother, what's up, man? What's up? This D, man. What's up, man? So what's up, Chris, man? I'm going to call you first, man. You know, tomorrow you the man of the house. Man, I'm just trying to make sure I can slide through it, you know, pick my daughter up real quick. Yeah, man, yeah, going on. Man, hell yeah, man, yeah, we about to get ready to go out of town, man. She can go with her if you want. Oh, shit, I can go out of town, man. Let me give her. Now, I got it, dog. That's what a man do. So we can't watch over our children all the time. But women, goddamn it, you gotta make sure you're around some good men too. Cause one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure if my baby mama finna talk to a dude to marry, I'm checking his background. I'm checking his background like we go together. See, hey man, you know the dude been in jail, he was doing this right here. Huh? My daughter gotta be there. And you know, some of y'all like to leave the children by themselves. You know what's next after that? My daughter needs to know everything. I need to be able to teach her. I need to be able to show her. I need to be able to lay it out to her how big a dog I was. Roof. She lied to me. I want you to think that I want to show you and teach you everything. And you should get mad now. Oh, now she can have a boyfriend. No. She can't have no boyfriend. She need to hit them goddamn books and go to school. And then if she do, she need to call her daddy and whoever it is she talking to, I need to see who that is. Well, now no. Don't make me put my foot on that door. I'm coming over there to see what's going on. And ain't nobody staying no nights. I don't care who house it is. I'm gonna call the police. Same thing go for my son. You ain't gonna be laying up here, man. Hey, you need to finish what you need to do, son. And if you got a responsibility, if you do something, you damn well gonna suffer the consequences for it. I'm not gonna bail you out. Man, you my dad. I understand I'm your dad. But I told you not to do it. You got to tough it out, bro. I'm gonna be right here with you. When you come home, I'm gonna be right here with you. Whatever you gotta go through. Hey, the principal said you gotta stay. You gotta stay, bro. You got 2-3 weeks or what? Hey, hear what it is. Get out there and run that drill with him. I want to know. We got to walk with each other, ask them what they want to be growing up. I remember back in the day, he got to tell me, but they used to want to be Batman and Superman and all of that. That's what we see. Father, we used to be Batman and Superman and all of these things and all that. We ain't nothing now. Don't nobody want to be like their daddy. All these children want to be like somebody else. They don't want to be like their dad. Ain't that a shame? Man, my daddy, man. My daddy, man. I want to be a good father like my daddy. Nobody want to be like their daddy no more. Everybody want to be like a rapper. Everybody want to be like a singer. Everybody want to be like a street warrior. That's death. All the way down the line. And women just, well, that's my baby, he makes some good music or whatever. Then let me listen to what he talking about too. He rat tat 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 tat, pop pop pop. Man, this boy talking about killing all the way down the street. They never did that day in his life. What he talking about? He talking about he good at now. You liking it? What's wrong with you? These children growing up around all these ladies and growing up around you got all these sisters and all these mamas and the grandparents are spoiling their baby. No, man, these young men need to be out there working out, cutting the grass, or making sure that grandmama get in the house right. Goddamn, I mean, when a woman come out with a basket, the kids need to be pushing the old lady basket. That's why my granddaddy used to take us to the nursery home. I mean, like even yesterday. I remember they used to take us to the nursery home. We used to give out apples and oranges. These kids ain't trying to do that no more. They got their pants low to the ground. See, when you do that type of stuff there, when you show your children, that's what Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff, it's about all that. If you start teaching your children how to react in patience and love, they won't be so angry. And when you say no, they'll understand you don't have it right now. I remember when people used to come out the grocery store, my granddad, hey, go help her with her grocery. And then they say, oh, I got something for you, young man. And she pull out about $5. It was a lot of money back then. Now it's so hard to let somebody push their bucket and basket now, knock on the door, ask if they want the grass cut, because we so untamed now. We act like some wild animals because we don't have no father to show us nothing and keep us under control and discipline, because it ain't nothing like a man's voice. Hey, man, sit down there, take a sit down. The mom, sit down. Now we need to be better men and stop letting the children go to the streets. For what? The streets ain't going to do nothing for our children. All y'all want to represent a set. All y'all want to represent a color. All y'all want to represent a street. Man, what about your child? And then when you go to jail for all that time, say, man, look out for my child. No, you're supposed to look out for him. You should have thought about that before you went out there and did that dumbass shit. Your homeboy say he love you. Ain't no fucking way you just had a newborn baby. Say, man, get out this car, bro. This life ain't for you. Ain't no life for our children in the streets, period. I don't care what it is. If you want to go out there and dance and strip, you go dance and strip. Keep it away from your children. Go make your money, bring your ass back home, take care. Same thing for the man. But we let all type of poison in the inside our house. Man, I'm ready for my son to smoke with me, man, to smoke with somebody else. Oh, man, I'm ready for my son to drink with me. No, man. What is wrong with you? Y'all all out there, they pregnant and everything. The man ain't saying nothing. I be looking at Facebook, these women be 200 something. The dudes ain't saying, hey, man, you need to lose a little weight, man. You need to get a little help. You don't give a damn about your child. Man, fuck her, man. Shit, ain't with her no more shit. She can do the fuck she want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna put me. Then your baby is in her stomach. You need to sit up there and say, hey, man, listen, I can't tell you what to do, but please, you know what I'm talking about? I'm going to be there. I'm going to take care of my part or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The things that you do when the child in the womb, that's how the child going to come out. Why do you think they all coming out dysfunctional now? Every child now act like they crazy. It's because the men not pumping good things in the woman's mind. I told you that already. If we start changing as men and being fathers, I guarantee you the women ain't got no fucking choice but to change. There's too many weak men out there. You're weak. Everything is about a fucking car. Everything is about some rims. Everything is about some money. Everything is about some clothes. Everything is about who the hottest is. Bro, you weak. When you die, you're going to be right back here again because God going to make sure you do it all back over again. Because you didn't get it right. It say to reconcile. You keep going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Man, that's your child. Take care. I don't care if you got 10. You made them. It's your responsibility. Take care of your child, brother. What you running for? You running from child support. You running from this, you running from that. You running from Uncle Sam. God damn. You're going to keep running all your life. You don't want to be no father at all to your children that you, a seed that you planted. And you got mad because the situation didn't work out the way you wanted to work out. Brother, it don't go that way. By any means necessary, you have to be willing to teach your child whatever it is that they need to know. And if they don't know, that's your whole, if you don't know, that's your whole purpose and sole reason for pushing them to God. If we don't learn the word, man, and if we don't learn patience, if we don't learn love, the children, they're going to keep constantly doing what they're doing. We have to get up, men, check on our children, see what's going on at the schoolhouse. We got to monitor them while they're young. We got to see what's on their mind. We got to see what they're thinking. We got to do all of that. Call the mama sometime how she feeling or how he doing. Damn, he acting out. I know we ain't talking, but shit, you got to spend more time with him. Cause he acting out. Man, shit, man, I gotta go to work, man. Shit, I gotta go to work 5 o'clock. But then you have to find another way, that. Yeah, you right, bro. Let me give it my girl, man, and see what we can figure out over here. Or whatever the kid may be. Ain't no, why you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I got to check on my son. You got them same children, why they gonna have to take care of you? So you got to take care of them right now. My dad, every time I call my dad, please shush. He come. What it got something to do with this house, this room, this painting? Remember first it was whatever color, he sprayed this wall. Whatever it is that got something to do with me, plumbing or whatever, he helped me fix this whole house that my uncle left me. My dad and me, my dad and my uncle. I spent time with my dad doing things and working on a car. That shit feel good, bro. Cause you know, whenever he leave or if I leave or he leave, I have some memories. Every time I call him, he don't never say, hey, you know, he always show up and come. No matter what it is. And he not with my mama. He married to somebody. She treat me, his wife treat me just like I'm her son. My daddy still comes to help me do things in my mama's house now, put up the porch, do this. She got a husband. But it don't matter. Me and my daddy work on the yard and do stuff together, you know what I'm saying? And we done look just alike. In that time with my dad, my granddaddy showed me how to paint. My daddy showed me how to do things. But like I said again, my grandfather taught me most of the word of God. Have patience. Stop being so angry all the time. Forgive people. Let it go. That's how my granddad used to say. You all right? You all right? You thank God for waking up this morning? You thank God for you was joyful in the Lord. When my granddad talked, he only talked about God. That's it. He didn't ask me nothing else about nobody else. You think so when I walk the door, I can't even go in there and brush my teeth right. Cause sometimes I used to stay out there until my mama out. Hey, you know, you thank the Lord for getting up this morning? God damn, bro. She better tell you gonna ask me that. Now I hope he was here to ask me that 100 more times. Now he going home to be with the Lord. Now I'm still got to fight here because I got work I got to do. I got to take his place. I got to mount up to what he was doing. Boy, you know how long that's going to take me to do? I ain't that strong yet. I don't have the power that he has. But I can get there. I can get there by remembering all the things that he said. Always be kind to people. Always, no matter what. I'm like, sometimes people, it don't matter what they do. just do your part. You do what you supposed to be doing. That's all I remember him saying. So I'm learning words from my daddy, but his word is still working on me because God's word never dies. And I try to push it and instill it into my girls sometimes. Because like I say, some people don't understand things when they haven't been raised through the word all the time. Some people struggle with their life, bro. Some of these women and men, bro, they ain't had nobody there, bro. Nobody was there. These people try to make ends meet the best way they can. They couldn't get to church. Man, it just was so much, and now I'm understanding not to judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you have to step up and you have to start being there for people and let people know that, hey, look, man, it's real, man, you know, or just keep the faith, man. Some people don't know what faith is. Some people literally don't know what it is. Some people think that they get up in the morning time. God is the Father. God is your Father. That's why I say lead. Men have to lead the family to God. The Father. This ain't, I'm just here for a little while. When we all, our children still gonna have to have their word. When they going through things, they gonna have to pray. You have to remember things, but when you was that father that was there when they was young and tell them to calm down and find something to do, then they start remembering it. I remember my boys telling me, man, I still remember things my daddy told me, man. I didn't remember it then, but I remember it now. That's how I started doing. I didn't remember it then, but I remember it now. No, I didn't know that, Myra. This thing was tripping. So at the end of the day, I want to tell people this before I get off here, man. And I want to tell the ladies this here too. Please share. Every day, man, do your best to be slow to anger, man. Quick to listen to God's word. If you can't, if you feel you don't know, you can find. Take some time to yourself. Church starts in your heart, right? But if you don't know how to fellowship, you got to get up and go to a church or go to people that know how to pray. Fellowship is getting with people, talking about the Lord, praying the devil, speaking good words, encouragement. No matter what you go through, whether it's rain, sleet, or snow. We have to do that. Men, we have to be more and better role models for the children. They didn't ask to be here. As men, we have to start standing up like the warriors and the soldiers that we are and go against anything that's out there in the world that's trying to take our children. The streets, I understand that we come from the streets. I understand that. Well, I understand that we had our struggle in these type of things. But bro, that shit wears off within time. When them dudes see you whipping in them Cadillacs and doing this and doing that and all these fast girls, them boys want a piece of the pie. Or them girls see you doing this right here, she want a man like that. She thinking that, man, everybody's scared of him. No, man. I'm scared of God because, hey, guess what? I don't want to be back here. Y'all women need to start being scared of him too, because all that shit you doing, you going to have to pay the price for it. The way that them children running the straight, when you not allowing the father to be there, if he want to be there, when he want to be there, you can do anything that you want to keep that child away from that man, but you going to be punished for that. Tenfold. No matter what you do to try to keep that child away from that man, you ain't going to be able to do it when it's God's will to let him. So sometimes put your pride to the side and say, hey, listen, you come get him for a couple hours. No matter what you think or how you feel. If you can work it out without putting the people in your business, do that. Sometimes we ain't going to have money all the time for you, especially if you're money hungry. You know what type of man you pick when you pick them. And men, we know what type of women we pick when we pick them. So if you know you have a child by a woman that has a mouth on her, come on, brother, we know that. You still have to stand up for your child and try to do the best you can to fight for them. As men, we walk away too easy. I know it because I do it. I done done it. So quick to quit and cause to quit and leave a child out there in the storm. That's when the woman say, hey, how the fuck you do some shit like that? You can't worry about your child. They be right. It's so easy for us to pick up as men because we don't have patience. But we have to have patience. And when you have patience, God start fighting for you. Boom, 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 knocking every door down. But you got to love your Father, which is God, so that you can be able to get through the things you have to get through. I would have never got through it, bro, without him. Hold on. I would have never. In the prison time, I thought about God. Because my granddad pumped it in my ear since we were young, because that's why I stayed there. Again, man, ladies, if it's somebody out there you with that want to be a father, if the father don't allow it, it don't have to be blood related, baby. You just have to learn how to start getting structure. You gonna get old. Your babies need to be there to learn how to take care of you, learn how to be a young man, learn how to be. You need to show how to be a woman. Ain't being a woman don't be out there in the streets. A woman don't go out there and show her ass to everybody. A woman don't go out there and try to be a shirt off. She's taught to learn how to be a modest woman. A modest woman start learning how to teach their child how to react in the word of God. It don't matter how you look at it. Because she got to cry to somebody and you ain't going to always be there. She might have some type of trauma in her mind or something going on in her and she got to pray. He got to pray. We got to put a head of petition over the kids, and how we going to do that if we don't even want to give them the word to use? These children can't fight against evil because they don't know the word of God. It's simple, but they know the word of the streets. That's why they keep dying. They know all the fucking songs in the world, but they don't know the word. They don't know how to ask for forgiveness. They don't know how to say, God, please help me. I don't feel right. Something don't feel right. I need to get up and God said, go that way. God only can act and operate off of you opening your. God is not gonna operate. He don't operate like that. You have to know His word, and you got to know Him. Some people say, "Why God?" Because you don't know how to. You got to ask for Him. He can be there the whole while and sit right there on the side. You got to ask. You ask for the devil. You ask for the devil. You got pregnant when you were 13, 14. You ask for him. And the other man was sitting right on the side and waiting on you to ask. You getting. You let your anger get the best of you as a man, and you let the anger get the best of you as a woman, and you destroy the child. Fighting for him. That's my child. No, man, it's our child. How all of a sudden it get to be my child? You had the baby by yourself. So you mean tell me you laid down like the Virgin Mary, got pregnant, woke up, and he said, "Hey, Damien the baby daddy." No, you ain't no Virgin Mary. You ain't the Virgin Mary. You laid down. I got on top of you, and we made a child in sin. If we weren't married, we did that. So at some point in time, I'm asking every woman, if you say you want a man, I'm trying to tell you to go to God. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you where to go. You ain't finna find no good man. If you do, you gonna tussle with him, you gonna tangle with him, he gonna be in the street, and you got to roll the whole way with him. And then he'll start changing his life around on his own. Not because he with you. He gonna do it on his own. You can't make him. You can't make that woman either. So as men, because this is for men, you have to find your sole purpose on earth and what is it that you want to do. The woman don't even matter at that point. If you got some children, your children grown or whatever the case may be, you still check on them and tell them how you feel. My daughter's 16 And I used to tell her all the time, don't, hey, you stop asking me, man. No, that nothing. You gonna learn on your own. Because all this stuff I out there in the street, I got I'm still an aggressive person when it comes to street stuff. But every time I walk out that door, I pray 24/7, 360. Even I could be eating a piece of cracker. I thank the Lord for me being able to open my mouth to deliver words to. I'm hoping 1 or 2 or 3 women are listening here. God damn it, I'm telling you, get away from these fucked up dudes, man. They don't care about you or your children. And you be so much offered to sex. It feel good. It feel good. But you gonna get old and you ain't gonna have nothing. He not gonna be laying on the side of you ready to wipe your ass and all that. A man that love you gonna say, hey, baby, hey, listen, hey, we ain't doing that, baby. Hey, what are you doing over there? Well, you ain't his dad. No, I am his dad. I'm his father. Hey, man, listen, come here. Say, man, put your clothes on. Where's yours? Put him up. You walk her down the street. You don't let her walk down the street by her. Who these dudes in the house with your sister? Oh, they're my homeboy. Get him the fuck out of here. You watch your sister 24/7. You watch your brother back. What y'all doing in there? Fighting? Come on up here. No, y'all don't do no fighting up in here. My granddaddy used to tell that all the time. Catch you fighting again, watch what I do to you. He used to take us to Sunday school. Some people don't believe in themselves. But you believe in wealth? You think $1 million gonna save your life? It can't. You think if you get rich right now that you gotta go? You don't. Can't take it with you. When you leave it here, they gonna F it up. But I know what you can take with you. Huh? All them things that you did on earth. You gonna take everything with you and you gotta go to stand in front of the man. He gonna either say you was a good father or he gonna say you gotta go back and do it again. Hey, come here, y'all, you gotta go back and do it again. You know what you were doing when you was on earth. You know what you did. You kept that child away from that man all of them years. Or you told the man that the child was his and it wasn't his. We gonna get men, if we don't stand up and start making effort, to start knocking that independent shit out the door, of course they gonna keep saying it. I keep saying it too. I was a woman. Independent, I'm an independent woman. I said it too. Because ain't no men there taking care of their children. They think because they gave $45 a week, $150 a week, $200, man, ain't no money worth my daughter. Period, point blank with a fucking question mark. All that time I was in the penitentiary, I was losing time with my daughter. Every day I damn near cried. I'm like, damn, I can't spend it. Then she used to run through there and little bitty baby. And when she left, I felt so bad. I cried when I went back to the town. Like, damn, I left my daughter out there. Fuck. But I was trying to sacrifice to come up. I used to sit my daughter on stacks of money just like this fucking table. So her first word was money, 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 money. Her second word was bull. That's her uncle name. Then she said, Daddy. Ain't this a fucking shame? Then when I came home from prison, I was working so much, I still couldn't spend no time. When she used to come to Lake Charles, I'm like, I go to work at 6 in the morning, come back at 4. Then when I come to 4, I go to the gym, pump iron, all big as a mother. I still didn't spend no time with her. Then when she tried to hug me, I wasn't a hugging type of daddy. And he's like, and when I seen to her face, and I didn't want to hug her, it made her feel some type of way. I think I still have that podcast. I'm gonna go find it. I went to work, and I told her, dude, I said, man, I couldn't even hug my own daughter, bro. He's like, damn, dude, you fucked up. I'm like, bro, the church stuff, I don't do all that. If he was a boy, whatever, she was a boy, he just said how I feel. Like, nah, man, I need to go tell your daughter you're sorry. And I did, And now I call my daughter, I tell her I love her, and I do much for her as I can. But she done grown up now. She's 16. So she like to run places with her friend them all the time now. And I don't like it. I don't like my daughter to spend the night at different people's house. So I make sure, hey, what you doing? Where you at? So I try my best to keep a low volume when I talk. Because I talk so aggressive. But she know I love her because she'll ask for something tomorrow. I tell her now. She'll come back again and ask for it again. And I give it to her. So I know she know it's something going on. I always tell her, hey, Liz, you straight? You good? She'll know it ain't nothing. She know it ain't nothing I want to do. I remember when I came home and I had been home for a little while. Please shush. I had drove way somewhere past Bossier to go see my daughter Chili. Man, she was so happy, bro. She couldn't keep her eyes. She was doing her stuff, but she couldn't keep her eyes on me. And she like, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. That's my daddy. I wanted to bust out and start crying. I had to hold it in until I got in the car. Because it made me feel so good. I'm like, damn, man, that's how children feel when their daddy be there. And all the girls say, hey, this Shanta daddy. Hey, this Shanta daddy. Hey. I'm like, damn. This shit here is amazing. This shit like I'm famous. But all of us dumb Negroes want to go out there in the street and become famous. That's the dumbest shit. Man, them kids watching you, bro. Jump out the truck, you got the work boots on and everything. Then you got that, you know what I'm talking about? You just got your money stamp. Man, my daddy taught me how to weld. Then it's plenty of ways to make money because the money by the time they get you on the street, getting something shit. By the time then, they could have been working and made more money than they did when they was on the street. But we don't tell them that. Only thing we do is push that dumb shit. You got so many dumb people. Shit, going to the jailhouse, they'll let them dudes talk. For them dudes to say how bad they want to be at the fucking house. Fuck them dudes that acting like they didn't made it. Look how these dudes making it get rich and be young and they die soon they get the money. Because Satan gave it to them. Man, you heard about J.D. Young, you heard about these people, man, those people, when you worship the devil, that shit don't work out for you. I would have died for the Lord any day. I would have died for kids any day of the week. And I mean every fucking word I say. That's why I made this right here. That's why this is on my shirt. Because we are built off the energy that we are around. We built up. See, I'm going to show you something. Whatever you lay up with, that's what you become. That's the energy. See, don't nothing in this world work. The sun can't work without the moon. The moon can't work without the sun. The sun can't work without the star. The trees can't work without the wind. The trees can't work without the water. The grass can't. None of this shit work on its own. So all these women talking about you independent, you working through me, I put that in you. I made you feel that way. You got to get rid of it. You got to start picking up some more good energy for somewhere else. You got to cut him off. You got to go over here, Well, damn how he look. If he good to you, you be good to him. If she good to you, brother, you just got to be good to her. See, my girl have a lot of patience. I'm kind of smart mouth. So I love the patience that she have for me. So I have to learn. And then if I'm able to learn, then I'm able to scope her children too. Because every word I say, it be good, but sometimes you can deliver a word the wrong way. It makes the message wrong. So at the end of the day, I say this to the women because I love you with every breath that's in my body. My homeboy asked me sometimes, hey man, I know you be trying to talk positive, man, but them hoes ain't gonna listen. I don't give a fuck what you say. Maybe your hoe ain't gonna listen. There's plenty of women out there that want to change, brother. I was a hoe just like they was. What's the difference? Oh man, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. A person can change anytime you get up out that bed and open your fucking eyes as a woman and a man, you can change. You just got to believe. Who gonna believe in you like you believe in yourself? Who knows what you thinking? Who knows how you feel? You. Okay then, you your own worst enemy. Simple. You your own worst enemy. Okay then, well push more good shit then. Push more good music. Put this, whatever. Push more good clothing brand. I can keep going. Push more good, better TV shows. Come on, man. Everything now got to be about sex. Everything now got to be about this. Man, this what making the money. No, bro. That's what distracting you. You ain't making no fucking sense. Anything that you can, any type of poison that we can, as men, any type of poison we can get to somebody's child and somebody's woman, we'll give it to them for $1, but we're trying to hold our children to, man, y'all come over here, I don't want y'all over there. Hey, come on, baby, I don't want you. But what shit, you fucking up everybody else? You ain't saying you just got through selling no children down the street, this bullshit, and then you turn around and take your children out the hood and move them to the suburban place. And then tell your children, boost it, and tell your children not to go back to Baton Rouge. Now, well, shit, you said to the streets, but let it too to take his punk ass on back down there. And watch what they do to him. T.I., let the son take his ass right on back down there in Atlanta, up in Bankhead. Watch what they do to the little punk ass. All this shit you talking about, Cardi B, let your daughter go out there and shake that ass. I remember you was on the goddamn TV one time, then when you started dancing, you hurry up and stop doing what you were doing when your daughter came. Well, what the fuck you giving it to my daughter for then? What you feeding it to her for? Don't tell me, don't you feed my daughter a damn thing that you ain't gonna feed your child. That's what the men need to be saying to the other men. I'm a street nigga too. I'm worse. I know for a fact I'm worse than most of them that I just said. I know I am. I know for a fact I'm a savage to either one of them names I just said. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I'd rather choose a good life than choose a rich life and then just feed them this way. Because every day I'm always going to change. Every day I'm always going to think of something good to say. I'm like, man, I don't want to fuck this no more. I'm going to switch on over to this, bro. And then people are like, damn, man, you switch. Yeah, bro, at the end of the day, I can't keep doing this. At the end of the day, I want to sit back and enjoy my children, enjoy my grandchildren, and say, hey, I remember you used to kick ass back then. Yeah, I just did. That was back then. We don't want to talk about that no more. We live in a whole totally good life over here. You over here with the beach. You can drink water, goddamn, out the ocean over there. What are you talking about the hood for? Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Tell some more story. They always tell the story about all the men that sold drugs. They fucking kingpins, and everybody want to be like, I want to be like Big Meech. I want to be like this. I want to be like, God damn. You don't want to be like nobody else that didn't do it? You got so many dudes that went past them that you don't know nothing about. But they push the black man to be the bad person and then lock them up and then feed it to the children for the children to be like, what the hell? Well, what about the people that invented this? Why you didn't say who invented that? Why you didn't say who invented the lights? Why you didn't say who invented it? It being done by black people. So they can say, oh, man, they did that. Oh, man, they did. Man, I want to do that. You ain't telling that part. You leaving all that part out. Come on, man. None of that don't make no sense to me. You mean to tell me you can find everything, we can find everything that we do wrong and give it to our children? Why is it so bad to push something that's right? Everlasting. Man, shit, man, my daddy, man, it's scared of my dad. Man, ain't nobody scared of your dad. They got a bad Negro everywhere in every city and state. And when they got something that stop his ass from walking, here you go, want to revenge. I don't want to revenge nothing. I don't want to revenge nothing wrong. I want, before I leave this, I just want to be a good father. That's it. I don't give a damn about no money. As long as my family and we can build something together, and have a legacy. I don't give a damn if it's baking cookies. Yeah, I don't care if it's putting socks together to keep people warm. I don't care what it is, as long as it's something good. I don't want to push nothing that they can't benefit from in a good way. I don't want to push nothing that a black woman can't say, Hey, listen, man, I appreciate everything you did for me. You know, I want black women to start being the backbone for the men again. But how the hell they gonna do it if we don't do it? If we don't do it, what make you think a woman gonna be by your side and every time you turn around, you got some shit going on across the street, next door, in the front? Sometimes you just gotta get this shit up, bro. I just gave a lot of shit up. I gave up alcohol. I gave up porn. I gave up sex. I just gave this shit up. I did that shit when I was young. Why I had so many guns when I was young? Shit, I've been in jail down there not 8 years. I had enough guns to last me for 8 years. I had just that many spears on me. I don't give a fuck. But what happened when I need somebody to wipe my ass when something happened to me? What happened when I need somebody to sit with me and just make me feel good, rub my head and shit, and I'm straight? Man, I don't want to be hearing all them girls all in my ear. I got this bill. I got that bill. Oh. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that from different people. I don't think I want to hear from different people is how we can help fix, how we can do this, how we can do that, everything else, I don't care nothing about it. If we struggle together, we're going to struggle together, we're going to make it out together, then we're going to tell everybody else how we did it, and we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be a change reaction for every man. I don't care nothing about no another black man going against another black man. That's the first fuck up. Don't say nothing to me. Don't message me. Don't call my phone. Don't get on my line. Don't ask me shit. Check your energy ain't for that. If you into it with somebody, fix it. Or just don't deal with them. So we can move on to the next thing for our children. I mean, I forgive you, bro. I just don't fool with you. Cool, fine, leave it at that. Let's get that. It's just that easy. Man, I can't let it go. Yes, you can, cuz. Yes, you can. And when you let it go, God gonna pour into you like no other. You keep worrying about the people. See, men, we got so much pride in the inside. I ain't even talk so long, y'all. We just got so much fucking pride. To just let it go, bro, before you die, he'll go, just let it go, man. You still got enough time to catch your son. Man, fuck you to make now, bro. Sometimes it's all right to be weak, bro. It's all right to be weak, bro. It's all right to cry. You got to let it go. So you can move on to the next level. Let me get off here, man. I want to tell everybody, man, I love them. Please, man, I hope some of y'all ladies and gentlemen heard me clear. I hope you have a change of heart tomorrow, man. If you're not doing what you gotta do for your child, if you ain't being there as much, try to. Ladies, if you got somebody in your life that's willing to take that ride with you, learn how to open up a little bit. I know it's hard when you do everything yourself. I know. I understand. Peace, love, and joy, man. I'm out.